Bitcoin is still heading towards that 130k after breaking out of this inverse head and shoulders pattern. We can currently see that we are almost perfectly retesting this old resistance line, which is a pretty bullish signal. What we can see is that the open interest gives us some very important information. Ethereum is gearing up for the next leg up, and the total market cap gives us the way here. But first of all, before we dive in all those data points here, please make sure to follow me over on X to never miss a move in crypto once again. And please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, like this daily update video, and please make sure to join our free community. It's completely free and you will be never missing a move into crypto once again. And let's dive into the chart for now, because what we can see here is that we broke out of a very important inverse head and shoulders model. What we can currently see is we broke out of it perfectly here, and we are currently retesting it also perfectly. But what we are seeing right now is we are rejecting the top, which started the retest here, and that is a sign that we need to look at the chart, because if we didn't break this high, that means that we are not continuing the uptrend, and currently we are seeing a lower high here, and the expectation is maybe a lower low. So that is something you want to keep in mind. But overall, this bullish retest is in, and that probably means that Bitcoin will go towards the 130k here after this little cooldown here. So this is your last chance to scoop up some Bitcoin around these prices. Also, what we can see is that Bitcoin is currently retesting this old resistance line, and if we jump towards the downside here and we retest that old resistance line, we can actually see that we have some very interesting points to look out for. We have the lower side of the range. If you break out of a range, you have the top side where you can find some support. If you break in the range back again, then the lower side is where the support is. And that is exactly the same with this old resistance line. They're coming together, and that is a really important support zone for Bitcoin right now. So if we tap in this support zone here, I will be opening up some positions, because this is a really good sign. And overall, what we can see is we still broke out of this range, and that is a really bullish signal. Also, what we can see on the on-chain data is that Bitcoin open interest is still rising when Bitcoin dumps towards the downside, and that is a really important thing to know, that people are interested are willing to buy those dips towards the downside, and that is exactly what you want to be seeing here if you dip in a bull market. And this is a really good sign that the interest is still there. So this is a very important chart to look out for. Then Ethereum, what we can see is that we are not even close to all tops here on the RSI. What we can see is that the all tops RSI was approximately at 80, and currently we are sitting at 70. So we have still some room towards the upside before moving towards the downside, and that could possibly be towards the 8k towards 10k Ethereum here before we see a small correction towards the downside. So this is exactly where I'm aiming for, and what we can see here is literally where we want to take profit, and that is around those levels. So this is my plan too here. If we hit resistance on the RSI here, I will scoop up some profits off the table to risk manage all my crypto positions here. Then if we look at the total market cap, we can see that we are currently in stage 3 of this wedge towards the upside. Every single time the top is the total market cap top, and what we can see is currently we are at 3, then we will go to 4, and then we will go to 5, and 5, the target is approximately at $4.25 trillion for the total market cap, and that will be a price increasement of approximately 8% from now on. But a really important thing to keep in mind here is 8% of the total market cap will probably go towards altcoins, and that is huge. Because if this went to Bitcoin, Bitcoin will go up approximately 8%. But if those money flows into other coins with a lower market cap, they will pump way more towards the upside. And I really think that we maybe can break out of this pattern towards the upside. And that will mean that we will absolutely explode here. And all the money will flow in towards altcoins. So please keep an eye on this chart. And that was it for today's video. Please make sure to follow me over on X to never miss something into crypto ever again. And please make sure to subscribe over on my channel if you love all those daily update videos. Smash up the like button here, and please make sure, feel free to join this free Telegram group here. It's completely free, and I'm literally sharing alpha there that I'm not sharing on X and on YouTube. So I will see you in a free Telegram group and by tomorrow's new crypto daily update video.